Brooklyn Park police say the city's first homicide of the year involved a woman trying to survive an act of domestic violence. Police responded early Sunday morning to a townhome on Tessman Circle. According to police, the woman was holding her 5-month-old child when her boyfriend began to choke her. Police say the woman reached for a knife and stabbed the man. That man, identified as 40-year-old Richardo Pates of Brooklyn Park, was found in the driveway with critical injuries. He later died at a hospital. Police say Pates has been arrested before for choking his girlfriend. A Robbinsdale nurse is behind an effort to address the state's nurse shortage. Mary Turner joined lawmakers on Monday to speak about the Keeping Nurses at the Bedside Act. The bill includes provisions to address understaffing and retention. It would require hospitals to establish committees that include nurses to set safe staffing levels.
If we can't keep nurses at the bedside in Minnesota, that is a patient care crisis. That is a public health crisis. Adverse events in our hospitals went up 33% last year for patients. We cannot wait any longer. With half of all the nurses ready to leave the bedside, we need action now.
The bill was referred to the Senate's Health and Human Services Committee. A Plymouth entrepreneur faced a challenge that many new moms face, and she was surprised to learn there weren't many great answers. But as Corey Bork reports, her business idea is producing positive results.
This is a photo of me holding my daughter's hand.
Ashley Mooneyham is a new mom who faced a significant struggle when returning to work.
I was exclusively breastfeeding my baby girl, and then I went back to work after 8 weeks. Even though I had no trouble breastfeeding, I really struggled to get enough breast milk using the breast pump. And that's not uncommon. And one of the #1 barriers to breastfeeding is using a breast pump. So they're just really failing women.
According to the CDC, by the time babies reach 6 months of age, 3 and 4 are no longer exclusively breastfed.
It kind of wormed its idea into my brain. I couldn't let go of it. This idea matters too much. It's too important to not pursue.
The Plymouth mom went out and came up with an answer herself.
So this is the homepage of our website. And I found scientific supported studies showing that warmth alone or massage alone can really increase the milk output in less time. And I was shocked to see that no product existed that could offer me this.
She developed her own wearable breast pump accessory.
This is my very first drawing of the bra prototype, which I just drew right in my office.
She says it's led to much better results.
So rather than trying to find 20-minute, 30-minute breaks throughout the day every 2 to 3 hours, you can get done in half the time with a 50% increase in milk output.
Despite being at the early stages of product development, she's already generated significant interest.
We put out a customer discovery survey that got 1,200 responses in 24 hours, really speaking to the enthusiasm for a product like this.
A positive response. Then came a special day.
Absolutely, this is my first pitch competition and it's my birthday.
At Hy-Vee's recent Opportunity Inclusive Business Summit,
each pitch competition contestant gets 5 minutes.
Ashley's idea was one of 15 selected to compete for a $30,000 top prize.
I was shocked to win. This is going to make a huge difference in my business.
Next step, getting her product to market.
As more and more women are entering the workforce, we're seeing a greater demand for products like this.
You can't argue against one senior at Cooper High School, at least not easily. Connor Brentenson is a back-to-back state debate champion, and as CCX's Sarah Allen explains, debate took root at a young age thanks to his coach.
Long before attending Cooper High School in New Hope as a student, senior Connor Brentenson was there for debate.
There was a joke that when I first went here that I already knew everything about the building because I helped run for the tournament.
As a youth, Connor would run papers back and forth for judges and help hand out awards to debate champions, never knowing that someday he would walk away with a couple of big awards himself.
Debate has made me who I am. It has helped me understand how I am as a person and how I should approach different topics.
Connor got his start in debate thanks to his parents.
We wanted the kids to do it at least once, 1 year of it, so they could see if they liked it.
The dynamic debater learned he liked it a lot.
I really like the competitive aspect of it. It may not sound like the most competitive thing ever, but when you get really into debate, you get really into debate and you want to do well. For instance, if we're taking what are the...
Not only did Connor want to do well for himself, but for his dad, who began coaching him in 8th grade.
You know that he's in the room, but he'll never say something like, oh, you messed up in front of everyone. You have to wait till you get home for that talk. And be like, you can't make that argument. That argument's just not good.
As a coach and a dad, DJ says he knows the hard work Connor has put in to win consecutive championships.
And it wasn't very long after he won as a junior, right? He realized that this year, his senior year, was going to be even harder. There's something great about beating the state champion. So the pressure was higher the second time around. He had to work, twice as hard.
Coming home with a win, Connor got some well-earned bragging rights.
After I won, I definitely used the state champion line about every 1 in 3 sentences. Frankly, a little funny.
The time he's been able to spend with his dad has also been a win.
Yeah, it definitely did bring us closer.
And that's not up for debate. In New Hope, Sarah Allen, CCX News.
Lizzo is a Grammy-winning artist, but thanks to Osseo Middle School, the singer says she's received her biggest honor yet.
I just heard that I have won the Name a Snowplow competition in Minnesota.
A 6th grade class at Osseo Middle School came up with the name Lizzo, which received almost 15,000 votes in an annual MnDOT Name the Snowplow contest. Lizzo expressed excitement in a social media post.
To know that there is a snowplow named Lizzo that is clearing the streets of the Twin Cities right now makes my heart melt or freeze. Anyway, I want to shout out Osseo Middle School. Thank you so much for nominating moi as the recipient of this esteemed honor.
Other winners of the contest include Better Call Salt and Han Snowlow.
The Hopkins and Wayzata girls basketball teams are two of the state's best clubs. Hopkins won the first meeting. Wayzata was looking to turn the tables Friday in round 2. Jay Wilcox has the highlights.
Top-ranked Hopkins visiting third-ranked Wayzata in a great girls basketball matchup. Wayzata starts fast. Shannon Fornshell inside to Abby Krasinski for 2, and the Trojans lead 9-5. Nunu Aguera plays a strong game for Hopkins. She finishes in traffic here as the Royals tie it up. A big night for Bryn Sendon. A driving layup is part of a 19-point game for Sendon. Hopkins closes the half strong. Taylor Woodson, the steal, a nice bounce pass ahead to Liv McGill for the layup. It's 27-25 Hopkins at halftime. Aguera with a great crossover move and strong finish on her way to a 19-point game. The Royals lead by 7 and eventually 11. But Wayzata responds. Kate Emelot steals the pass and takes it to the other end to score a short jumper in the lane that ties the game at 47-47. Fornshell avoids the double team and finds Krasinski for a key hoop, and the Trojans lead 51-47. But down 6, Hopkins rallies late. McGill spins and scores with 13 seconds left to tie the game at 53-53. After Krasinski puts Wayzata back in front with 2 free throws, McGill with a late drive but can't get it to go. And Wayzata beats Hopkins 55-53 for their first win over the Royals since 2018. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Section champions will be crowned this week in girls hockey. The puck drops Saturday for the Section 6AA tournament quarterfinals. Jay Wilcox has highlights from the Armstrong Cooper versus Wayzata game.
Wayzata at home at Plymouth Ice Center to face Armstrong Cooper in the Section 6AA girls hockey quarterfinals. Wayzata's Courtney Jacobs carries the puck, then sends it across to Jane Leach. Her shot caroms back to Jacobs, and she buries it for a 1-0 lead. The game is tied 1-1 after the opening period. Late in the second on a power play, Armstrong Cooper's Kara Cook gets it back from Stelly Lemieux. Cook's shot is off a defender and in, and the Wings lead it 2-1. Just 19 seconds later, they strike again as Ella Podiak makes the first save, but Ruby Minogue knocks the rebound in before falling to the ice. Another power play goal, and Armstrong Cooper leads 3-1 after 2. In the third, they get another power play goal as Lemieux's shot is stopped, but Abby Hansen puts the rebound away to make it 4-1 Wings. It's 5th seed Armstrong Cooper advancing to the semifinals with a 5-3 win. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
In the section semifinals Wednesday, the Wings now face top seed Blake at 6 p.m. at Parade Ice Garden in Minneapolis. Benilde St. Margaret's and Edina play in the other semi. The winners face off for the section title Friday at 7 o'clock. In Section 5AA, Osseo Park Center took the ice for their quarterfinal round game, looking for an upset. Jason Malillo has the highlights.
It's the 6-seed Osseo Park Center girls facing 3-seed North Wright County in girls hockey playoff action. First period shot from the point is knocked down in front of the goal, and Adrian Hansen pokes it in for a Riverhawks marker. Fast forward to the third. Josie Van Cook, nifty move in tight, and she tucks in the puck for a shorthanded goal and a 3-0 NWC lead. Then Van Cook scores again later in the third, icing it for the Riverhawks, and they beat OPC 4-0. In Roseville, Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
The semifinals are set. Top seed Maple Grove and number 4 seed Champlain Park Coon Rapids each won their section quarterfinal round game Saturday. The Bluebirds and Crimson meet in the first semifinal Tuesday at 5 p.m. at Roseville Ice Arena, followed at 7 o'clock by Centennial Spring Lake Park against North Wright County. The winners meet Friday night at 7 for the section championship.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.